Tonight on KSL Outdoors.
There he is.
A new tag fishing contest kicked off at Rockport January 1st.
10 of them are worth really big prizes.
Plus some new gear at this year's Outdoor Retailers Show.
I'm Adam Eakle, and the fishing is pretty good here at Rockport, and KSL Outdoors starts right now.
KSL Outdoors with Adam Eakle is brought to you by your local Ford stores.
Welcome to KSL Outdoors. I'm Adam Eakle. I feel like a popsicle James Bradshaw with Maniac Custom Lures. What are we doing today?
Well, we're gonna go catch some fish if we don't freeze to death first.
Minus 19, we're up here at Rockport Reservoir. It's cold, but we're here for one reason. There's something going on.
Yeah, they got a little contest going on. They tagged, oh, what, 100 fish?
100 rainbows, yeah.
100 rainbows. They got some good prizes. All you gotta do is catch that fish with the tag in it.
Look at Brian's already out there drilling holes.
Brian's out, already getting it going here.
We better go. Ready?
Yeah, let's
do
get 'em.
this. All right.
All right.
Freezing. Wow, this might be as cold as I've ever fished. Minus 19. That's crazy.
That's not good.
It's cold.
Oh, come on. Let's get some sonar going and see if there's anything down there.
First fish of the day, and he was literally right under the ice. Nice bow. Nice Rockport rainbow. No tag. Chartreuse Gazilla.
All right, good job, Adam.
Nice one. Get him back before he freezes. It is cold. There you go, buddy.
There he is. Oh, little Rockport rainbows. Looks like you wanted the blue gizzy bug with a pink head on it. That's a pretty small one there. You better get him back.
Boy, it's a good thing we got here early because the bite was definitely early.
Yeah, it was early.
Not a bad fish.
We're catching them about 6 feet under the ice is all. We're in about 15 to 20 feet of water.
Yeah, they're just cruising around. We're just fishing on kind of a flat right here. There's not really any structure here to hold them, but we'd probably do a little better off if we were out on the edge of a channel or on a point.
Got that on a white Gazilla, white with red flakes, just underneath the ice.
This one we have a cutter bug on a vertigo jig, and then below it we have a gizzy bug.
And the gizzy was probably the best lure this morning.
The gizzy bug is what they wanted. They wanted that smaller offering, and a lot of times, especially when you get later into the season, they want a smaller offering.
You know, I fished with James and Brian with Maniac Custom Lures for nearly a decade. These guys fish a lot, and they always seem to catch fish. Just yesterday, they had a stellar day at the Berry, so I value their opinions.
What do guys do when they come out here and they're not having very much success?
You really need to have a sonar unit. Sonar is really good to have. You don't even have to spend a ton of money on them. It's good to have one just to see the depth that you're fishing in and to be able to see the fish. Because like today,
Boy, buddy, nice fish.
I mean, you found them about 7 foot under the water, under the ice. If you don't kind of accidentally run into them like that, you don't really know where they're at until you start catching them. But if you have a sonar unit, you can at least see the depth that they're running and then put your lure at that depth.
Cutter bug. Yeah, that's a nice fish. Nice healthy rainbow, huh? Big old chartreuse cutter bug in his mouth. He slammed it. Oh yeah, hot fish. You're on the board. Oh, that's a nice one.
Hey, look at that.
That's a nice fish, James.
Nice,
That's
bright.
the best one of the day.
Bright colored male rainbow right there.
Boy, that's a pretty one.
Isn't that something how those males get all colored up like that?
Yeah, he's beautiful. Look at his
Pretty
his
fish.
gill plate, how pretty he is on the.
Yeah, nice bright pink.
Probably the best fish of the day.
The best one I caught.
Boy, if people are going to come up and fish, get here early because the bite was definitely a lot better before 10 a.m.
It was definitely a lot better early.
Nice.
Yeah, they were a lot more willing to play with us earlier.
Good deal. Well, get him back in the water,
Yeah,
huh?
let's get him back in there so somebody can catch him tomorrow.
Pretty fish.
There you go.
Hey, more coming up here on KSL Outdoors, how you can come up to Rockport and catch a fish that might earn you some money and even some big prizes. That in a moment, but first, tonight's Burt Brothers quiz question.
Rockport Reservoir opened as a state park in 1966. The area has a long history dating back to the first European American settlers who came into the area in 1860. Our Burt Brothers quiz question tonight is, how did Rockport Reservoir get named? The answer when KSL Outdoors, powered by Ford, returns for some more ice fishing.
KSL Outdoors is also brought to you by Fish Tech Outfitters, Utah State Parks, Burt Brothers, Sportsman's Warehouse, Evanston, Wyoming, and Camp Chef.
Welcome back to KSL Outdoors, back here at Rockport Reservoir. I'm Adam Eakle. Hey, in a moment, we're going to give you some information on the tagged fishing contest they have going on up here. But first, let's answer tonight's Burt Brothers quiz question.
And our question is, how did Rockport Reservoir get named? Here's the answer. Rockport Reservoir is built over a ghost town. Early settlers named their settlement Crandall, then renamed it Enoch City. In 1866, when the outbreak of the Black Hawk War caused widespread fear of an Indian attack, the colony was completely evacuated to Wanship. The next year, they moved back, built a rock wall around the entire settlement for defense, and changed Enoch City's name again to Rock Fort. Once the trouble had passed, the wall was torn down and the town received its permanent name, Rockport. This is where Rockport Reservoir got its name.
Oh, thinks he's tough. Oh yeah, nice fish.
Rockport has always been a favorite fishing destination for many anglers. It's close, has good facilities, and this year, there's another reason to come up and fish Rockport.
We had a tag fish challenge back in 2012, so we decided to do it again this year. So we actually released 100 tagged fish into Rockport State Park. So if you catch a tagged fish, 10 of them are worth really big prizes, including one tag that's worth $3,000.
What do the tags look like?
You know, I don't want to say, but they're really obvious.
They're obvious.
I don't want to put it out there, but if you catch a tagged fish, it's really obvious that it's a tagged fish. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And size of fish, big, small?
You know, DWR kind of held some of their stock fish for us, so they're a little bit bigger. Some of them are 20, 22-inch fish, so nice, big, large rainbows. Yeah, really good stuff.
Pretty rainbow. Boy, and they're spunky. Spunky. Back in the water you go, buddy.
If you catch one of the tags that corresponds to the 10 big prizes, we're not going to reveal those until the end of the contest, which is the end of April. So if you catch one of the big ones, you got to wait 4 months to find out if you won $3,000 or a rifle from Cabela's, that kind of stuff. If you catch one of the 90 tags that don't correspond to the 10 big prizes, we've got lots of free gear. You come over to our office, we say pick whatever you want, fishing rods, whatever. So yeah, good stuff.
A few people we talked to had heard of the contest, but as of yet, hadn't heard of any tagged fish being caught yet.
Heard that they got a few tagged in here, so hopefully maybe be able to hook onto one of them, but still have fun and enjoy the weather and enjoy the day out.
I think it's cool. I think it gives a good incentive. You know, get a lot of people out here and trying it.
There's a lot of derbies going on, isn't there?
Oh, yeah.
It's always
Oh, yeah.
something, it seems like.
They found out it brings the revenue in,
Yeah.
so that's a
does.
good thing. Yeah,
And it
bring 'em
shows
to
there's a
park.
lot of people here today.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you'd look around and see all the tents.
State Parks is all about customer service, and we really love these guys. We love our customers, and we want to cater to them, and they really enjoy these contests. They're just fanatical about it. So if we can provide this opportunity for them to come and catch fish that are worth prizes, that's what we want. And I'm not going to lie, it's about making money.
Sure.
You know, we want people to come into the state park and help us support the state park. We service them, and they support us. So it's a win-win.
Doubles.
little doubles action on some small bows there.
I'm telling you, Brian always catches fish when we go with him. So you don't necessarily need to be an ice fisherman to enjoy the Rockport Tag Fishing Contest. The event runs all the way through the end of April. If you have any additional questions or maybe you want some more information, log on to stateparks.utah.gov. Go to the Rockport State Park, look in their events calendar page. They'll have all the information right there. Back now to the guys at Fish Tech for tonight's fishing report.
Hi, I'm George Summer with Fish Tech Outfitters. Today even though ice fishing season is in full swing, I'm going to talk about spring preparation. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check my hooks. One of the key things is a hook file, and I'm going to take all my hooks and I'm going to sharpen them to make sure they're super sharp so that I don't miss any fish. And I'll do that with my jig hooks, my treble hooks, and my bait holder hooks. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to replace my treble hooks if they're worn out. And I like to put a red treble hook on the center of all my lures, especially my crankbaits. And I'll also change over to a premium split ring so I don't lose any hooks on fish. The other key thing is there's a lot of new products out right now. This is the time when everybody puts them in the stores. We've got a bunch of new products in. And I'm going to buy a tackle box. I've got these tackle boxes here. I'm going to buy some new boxes to organize, and I'm going to segregate those based on where I'm going to fish or what I'm fishing for. So I may have a strawberry box here that I'll fill up with stuff for strawberry, my bass fishing one, and for other types of fishing and specific bodies of water. So for tips and techniques like these and many others, stop in and see us at Fish Tech Outfitters. And now for tonight's fishing line.
Welcome back to KSL Outdoors. I'm Jared Hargrave. Well, it's winter, and if you want to recreate in this kind of weather, it takes a lot of gear. I'm up here at Solitude Mountain Resort at the outdoor retailer All Mountain Demo, and if you want to see the new gear that comes out next winter, this is the place to be. Let's go take a look.
Yeah, I'm Jeremy Jolly. I'm here with Arva Snow Safety Equipment. We're launching worldwide a new airbag system. This product's becoming more affordable. Snowmobilers, backcountry skiers. So it's a very efficient Venturi system that works on a nitrogen canister. There's plenty of room for packing as well as other gear. It also has the ability to have a forced, physical lock so it doesn't accidentally go off. But if you do go in any scenario, you just simply open the handle. Just as simple as pulling. There you have it.
Hey, this is Joe Johnson here at the outdoor retailer On Snow Demo with Atomic. One thing we really wanted to show people today is the new Backland FR pole. The cool thing about this though, for all you backcountry users and tech nerds out there, is it comes out, you have a posi drive, you can adjust your bindings, you can fix your gear, anything like that. In one pole you have a Phillips, and in the other pole you have a flathead.
Hey, I'm Dave from Jewelville, USA, showing off the new aerospace goggle. It's a great new technology. The lens pops away from the frame, allowing ventilation all around the goggle. Super easy to work. If you're overheating, just pop it open, clears away any fog that builds up, and then when you're ready to go downhill, you just pop it back in.
Hey guys, my name is Scott and we're out here at Solitude riding the Polaris e-bike. This is the Nordic pedal assist. The bike will not drive itself, you need to pedal. So what it's doing is it's gauging the level that you are putting in, and it is assisting in bringing back that same amount of power. So here you go, here you have your lithium ion power source. Super simple, easy operation. This bike right here with this battery operation is good for about 20 to 25 miles. So walk up, easy, turn the bike on. You're gonna reach right over here to the onboard computer, power it on, heads up display, LCD, total mileage, power, and your level of assist, your timed ride right here, and here's your miles per hour. We're riding these nice and low, about 7 to 8 pounds, but what that does is that widens out your footprint, gives a great traction space. This is absolutely the tool that can get you out faster and probably a little bit further than unless you're maybe an Olympic athlete. That's the beauty of this. It's so much fun to ride. I call it a smile machine.
So from new avalanche airbag packs to ski poles with screwdrivers in them, even electric bikes from Polaris, there's tons of new gear to look forward to next winter. Now let's send it back to Adam for this week's Utah Field Guide.
The California condor is one of our nation's most magnificent birds. With wings spanning an amazing 9.5 feet, they can weigh up to 23 pounds. Condor numbers dramatically declined in the 20th century due to poaching, lead poisoning, and habitat destruction. A conservation plan was put into place that led to the capture of all 22 remaining wild condors in 1987. These surviving birds were bred and numbers rose through captive breeding, and beginning in 1991, condors were reintroduced into the wild. The California condor is one of the world's rarest bird species. As of 2015, the population counts put the number of known condors at 435, with 226 living in the wild and free flying in California, Arizona, Utah, and Baja California, Mexico. For more information on the California condor or any other critter found in Utah, check out our Utah Field Guide on our outdoors page at ksltv.com.
Boy, when you come up, make sure you bring a heater when it's 19 below. I just broke a fish off and I need to retie up, and I couldn't do it without the heater. It's 19 below up here. It can't be that cold down the valley. Let's find out by turning it over to the guys and gals in the weather department. Whew. Welcome back to KSL Outdoors, back here on the ice, kicking it with the Spencer kids. You guys have got it on in here. It's nice in here, huh?
Yeah.
Look at Caitlin over here. Do you guys have any fish?
Yeah. 18-incher.
An 18-incher? Not too bad. Hey, a lot of ice fishing tournaments going on right now, including the one here at Rockport. If you want some information on those, be sure to check our outdoors calendar page at ksltv.com.
Coming up next Saturday is the Fish Lake Perch Tournament. Biologists expect a huge turnout. Some big prizes, guns, and much more on the line. So get up to Fish Lake, sign up and catch some perch, and help biologists thin the population out a bit.
I think he's going in the smoker. Better get my camera too. He's actually a pretty nice fish. You know, a lot of people up here on the ice today. Some beautiful scenery. Everybody's hunkered though in their tents. Hopefully they get their cameras out, take a few pictures of their catch, submit them to our snapshot contest. And if you catch a tag fish, be sure to submit that as well. Time now to turn it over to you for the best of the week, our snapshot of the week.
We kick it off with a painful fishing trip. Terry took a family of 5 on their first ice fishing adventure. Terry decided to sneak up behind 12-year-old Rachel to scare her. Big mistake. Rachel set the hook and ended up catching the Utah state record sucker. This trip will always be remembered as the one where Rachel gave Terry a piercing. Denny and his buddy Lyle were fishing at Hiram Dam when Denny hooked into the big one. The fish was so big, Denny yelled at his friend to come help him. The fish came to the hole, Lyle reached in, and the German Brown got his revenge and bit Lyle's thumb and drew first blood. The second time, Lyle was ready and plunged his whole arm into the icy lake and pulled out Denny's 30-inch long, 12-pound German Brown, a huge fish for Denny and for Hiram Reservoir. This is Hunter Pusey on his first duck hunt where he actually limited out. And he shot his first banded duck, a beautiful Drake Mallard. The duck was banded as a juvenile in California. Hunter couldn't be more proud, as every duck hunter knows how hard this feat can be, especially at such a young age. While hunting bunnies on the Fish Lake unit over Christmas break, the Butler family came across this 1 in a million black jackrabbit. Many animals have a mutation called melanism, but this is a first for the Butler family and for us. And finally, our winter tonight caps off a great waterfowl season with a fun last hunt. Rusty and his brother-in-law took Rusty's 2 kids, Oakley and Easton, on their first duck hunt on the last hunt of the season. The kids loved watching their dog Tess work her magic as she retrieved the ducks. It was a cold day, but the kids had fun, even helped pack out. Just as the sun set on another year, the family snapped this beautiful photo. Rusty says, "Get your kids into the great outdoors." A great message, Rusty, that everyone can learn from, and your last hunt has now won you our big prize, as you just won our snapshot of the week. Remember, submit your pictures or video plus a brief explanation of your latest outdoor adventures online at ksltv.com. The winner each week wins the new Camp Chef Striker Stove, perfect for the ice or the backcountry.
It's always nice to have a warm meal at any outdoor adventure. Camp Chef, the way to cook outdoors.
Well, we didn't hammer them, but we caught enough fish. I think Brian caught the most. You probably caught the prettiest.
Yeah, Brian definitely caught the most. He was hammering down on them today, wasn't he?
That guy. And yesterday he was doing it at Strawberry.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he's the man.
Can't take him anywhere.
I know it.
So if you guys had one place right now in the state of Utah to go ice fishing, where would you go?
I think Lake Powell would be pretty nice right now.
Lake Powell.
It's a lot warmer down there.
A lot warmer, that's for sure. Well, always fun fishing with you, James. Brian?
Yeah, thank you.
Good seeing you, old guy.
Yep.
The perch man?
Yeah.
Let's get out and do some perch fishing.
All right, let's do her.
All right. Hey, I'm Adam Eakle, KSL Outdoors, reminding you to get your family, your friends out this year, do a little ice fishing, catch some fish, and make some memories outdoors. We'll see you next weekend. Good night.